Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 301 of Some Shit We Like. We are on the road to episode 600, and Mike is not here to join us on that journey, but that's okay, sort of, because we like having Mike here. But, yeah, I'm Bryce, and this is Rick, and this is Some Shit We Like, and for the uninitiated, we stream live on the weekend at some random time. Like today it's 1:32. We'll get into why that happened, because this guy decided to fucking pull a me.
I pulled a you. That's true. Last week.
More or less. But if you follow us on social media, we will let you know when we go live. And right now we're live at 1:32 on Saturday. So yeah, you can catch us live on Twitch. If you don't catch us live on Twitch, you can hear the full audio of the show on Tuesday sometime before 12. I've been kind of bad about it lately. We're normally have it up at 10, but the past couple times I've had it up at sometime before noon. And then you can start to see video from the stream beginning Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We put clips up throughout the week. Usually there's a clip at noon, and then depending on how many videos that Rick decides to pull out, because lately he's been being a butthole,
yeah,
and putting extra videos, and that's what's been happening. And then if you don't want to watch clips, you could then watch the full show, which we will post if you missed the live stream on Friday on YouTube, and it will be there. And of course, you can go to our Twitch archive and watch it there too if you're impatient.
Yeah.
But that'll have none of Rick's editing tricks, which I don't even know what they are, because I don't ever watch the show because I don't like to watch me.
Yeah, I put a lot of effort into those shows.
I'm glad your effort goes unnoticed by me. Appreciate it.
Cheesy appreciates me though.
Yeah. So Rick, why are we starting at 1:30 in the afternoon?
Well, Cheesy and Wolf know why, and that's because I stayed up late playing the Uncharted Lost Legacy. For some reason, I had it in my head thinking, oh, it's probably not that long. Because for some reason, I had it in my head that it wasn't too long, like maybe 4 hours or so.
I mean, you should have known better. Like, the game was sold separately. It wasn't just DLC that you just downloaded.
I thought it was DLC.
It's a physical game.
Oh, shit. Well, anyways.
I mean,
I put 4 hours into it.
You could have got it digitally, but yeah, it was sold in stores. Yeah. Meaning it wasn't just like an add-on.
Oh, right. Okay. So, yeah. I bought it on Black Friday for like $20 or some cheap price. I don't remember exactly. And
did you not say anything to anybody?
No, I didn't say anything. No,
this is what we do. Apparently, we decide like we're friends and stuff, but we don't tell each other shit because we save it for the podcast, I guess.
Yeah, Wolf, you were there from the beginning.
No.
Oh,
I'm saying this is the first time.
Oh, this podcast.
Yeah. Just talk. I'll host.
Anyways,
talk.
So yeah, I put in like 4 hours on it, and then like after an hour and a half in, I was like, I think I'm gonna stop. But then it just kept getting a little better and better. I'm like, nah, I'll keep going. And then Wolf and Cheesy showed up, and I was like, I just played it for like 4 hours, and then Cheesy was laughing at me because I was having trouble with finding one of the last coins or whatever. And
keep in mind, I haven't played this game in a long time, so
you're supposed to like dive down underneath the water. Yeah. That was like. It took me a while to find that, and Cheesy was just busting up. And then after that, I had to put the horses together, where you move the that took me like 30 minutes.
I like Cheesy's explanation better. He said you weren't having trouble; you were absolutely struggling.
Yeah, I was absolutely struggling.
Okay, well, at least you admit it.
Yeah, because I was like about to rage quit at a point.
That's what Rick does. That is what Rick does. We get the most personality out of Rick when he's playing video games. And I'm sure anyone that's watched him play, Cheesy, you've probably seen it. Like, Rick shows the most personality when I've been playing video games online with him, or if I watch him do that stuff. It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I get really into it, and then like I'm a whole different person when I play games. Yeah. So, which you probably saw last night, Cheesy. You probably saw the real me last night. I don't
even know if that's the real you, because like I said,
angry me.
If that's the real you, you're not that person most of the time, though.
No,
it's funny.
It's true. Yeah.
Well, bottom line, I mean, you can talk about it more, but so Rick stayed up late. I
stayed up late. Yeah.
I say late. It's late for Rick. You went to bed around
like 2 o'clock in the morning. Or so.
And so this time, this was the guy that didn't wake up till almost 11 o'clock, and then he still had to shower and do all this crap, and I was waiting for him. So I can't give you too much shit because that was me last week. The difference is you and Mike were awake and had everything all set up, so I just had to show up. So even though I woke up at like 11:15, I still drug my ass here and got here before 12:15. I got here in under an hour after like straight out of bed and waking up. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, Cheesy just said I went to bed at 3 and woke up at 8. No excuses. I went to bed probably at about 3 too, and I woke up at like almost 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you started streaming early, Cheesy.
I saw that too.
Oh.
I was gonna get kind of mad. I'm like, why is he streaming when he's gonna watch us? But
Yeah.
that's okay.
Anyways.
So do you want to talk more about Lost Legacy since you already did?
Talk more about it right now?
Well, or do you want to wait till video games?
I was going to wait till video games.
Okay, then we can wait. What else is going on with you, Rick?
Nothing else too much.
How's back to work life?
Back to work is good because I need money. Pretty simple as that. Okay. I'm almost done paying off my car. That's why. So, yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
You?
Me? Things have been fine. I guess busy. So I won't be here next week. Just so everybody knows.
I was gonna say you mentioned something before we started.
I will be in Seattle next week. I'm leaving at the time that Rick advertises that. Well, you say 1 o'clock, but you formally used to advertise that we start streaming at noon. I'm leaving at noon next week. So I won't be here. Maybe there'll be a show next week. I don't know. Like next week is also like sorry if he doesn't want me to share, but next week is Mike's birthday on that day. So I don't know.
That's true. So there might not be a show.
I don't know if he'll still like pound one out, huh? Or if you guys or if he'll miss. So we'll see. Cheesy will be on it. I will be kind of mad about that because I want to meet Cheesy at the same time. You guys already talk to him more than I do since I don't do social media.
Yeah.
I still want to play Rocket League with you, Cheesy. I have not forgotten. We should do that. So, I'm going to put you on the spot because I feel like you give me the most honest answers when we're live and recording. That's not always true, but I feel like I have more of your attention because you have to be focused.
Yeah.
Rick, as far as I know, I'm guessing you didn't go back to it unless you're going to surprise me and tell me that you did, but you watched a few episodes of Sex Education.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Did you still stop at 3?
Yes.
Okay.
But I enjoy it. I think it's fucking hilarious.
It's good, right?
It is hilariously good.
Yeah. So I'm glad you like it. You see how it's kind of...
I can see how it's like an American Pie and...
Sort of Freaks and Geeks, but it's kind of its own thing at the same time. Like, it's British, like... Yeah, all right, Cheesy. I'll get your digits. That's awesome. I'm getting fucking numbers today. I love it.
Yeah, it's a lot of laughter in that show.
So you weren't disappointed.
There's a bit of nudity in it too.
So you were offended, huh?
So no. But that was funny.
Yeah,
that was funny. It's a good show. I like Gillian Anderson's character so much in this.
Yeah,
she's so good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're still... I know it's only 8 episodes, but they're about an hour. So to me, you're still scratching the surface.
I am.
But the characters, like, you're
like... Characters are good, yeah. I like the characters.
And you're going to keep going.
Yeah.
6 months from now, you're not going to just be starting episode 4, right?
No.
Okay. Please, yes, please watch more.
No, I'll finish it because it has my attention.
Dude, it's fucking good.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm glad you like it. I want to talk about it more with people. I can't wait. I want there to be more. I want more episodes. But to me, it's also a show that I think just feel like screams you, too, because I just feel like it's kind of right up your alley.
Yeah, it is.
You know? And obviously, it's up my alley. I'm apparently known on this show as the resident, like, Mr. Skin.
That's true.
You know? Because, like, I had an earlier joke on this show was, like, you know, Mike and Rick would bring something up, and I'd be like, is there nudity in it? You know? But... Yeah, this definitely has nudity, and it's got comedy.
And it started right at the beginning, too.
Oh, yeah. Shows a lot of heart, too. I can't remember if you've gotten any episodes where it's kind of like that yet, but, like, dude, you'll see. You'll watch it unfold.
No.
But Maeve,
funny.
You like Maeve and Asa Butterfield's character and Otis.
No.
Or Otis is Asa Butterfield, and then Eric is his friend. Dude, it's awesome. But, yeah, it's kind of Freaks and Geeks, American Pie, but I'm glad you watched it. And then its own thing. All rolled into one.
Yeah. It's good.
Well, I'm glad you weren't disappointed. I don't lead people wrong, man. I don't do it.
You don't.
It's not my thing.
You don't. Speaking of Discord, really quick, Wolf. I don't know if you're in the Discord yet or not. Just send Cheesy. Give him the link to Discord. I think you can do that because you are a mod. If not, I'll send it to you, Wolf.
I was seeing if I missed anything in the Discord, but I don't think I did.
But anyways, yeah. So that's our shit that happened. So shall we jump into the show?
Sure.
All right. Let's start off with some entertainment news here because we got news. And let's just jump into this one.
Yeah.
So, excited for Detective Pikachu. It's coming out. Ryan Reynolds is doing the voice of Pikachu. And already it's getting a sequel.
Yeah, so
it's in the works. According to the exclusive Hollywood Reporter, Detective Pikachu sequel in the works with the 22 Jump Street writer.
Yeah, so we literally just saw this before starting, but yeah, it also says Call It Pikachu, Legendary shows confidence in its upcoming release by moving to develop a sequel almost 3 months before Pikachu opens.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It must be that good.
They must be really confident in it. Pokemon is definitely like a really popular IP in general, and so I don't know, they probably just figured that combined with Ryan Reynolds, and then the movie must be good to where they think that this is going to blow up and take off.
Yeah.
And that should be really exciting for someone like you, who is a huge Pokemon fan.
Well, not that I wasn't happy when, but now I'm like even more psyched because they already got a sequel in the works. So that's fucking crazy.
I mean, when this first, I had a feeling this could be like a jumping off point for this turning into like this big movie franchise. And it's possible, like, who knows? I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but the fact that they're already going to develop a sequel, like we already said, they must be really confident that this is good. And I mean, we could possibly be talking about that Pokemon is going to end up becoming one of the greatest, most successful video game to movie franchises ever of all time. Like, that's insane.
Oh my god, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Because, well, I guess technically it was based a card game first.
What's that?
It was technically a card game first.
Yeah, whatever.
But still, yeah, it's crazy. You're excited for the movie, I'm assuming, right?
I mean, I'm not a Pokemon guy at all.
Yeah,
but I
that's
think
why
the movie.
I'm
I think
curious.
the movie does look really. It looks. When I saw the trailer, I was excited. Cheesy is
it's an
correcting
anime
your
first?
ass.
I thought it was a card game first.
Yeah.
But okay, all right. I could be wrong. Yeah, I probably am wrong. Let us know in the comments. Either way, I'm excited.
Rick is calling Cheesy a liar.
Well, you said, but okay.
Yeah, he's saying he's correcting you, and then you said.
Oh, so it was an anime first. Okay,
he said, hold on, stop. It was an anime first, but okay.
It'll be the greatest anime ever to become a live
all right,
action.
that's
that
fine.
Too, that is
I hear
true,
you,
yeah.
but I mean, probably like people play Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely like it's a video game.
Yeah, it's everything.
I guess it's everything.
Pokemon has everything.
What I'm saying isn't
kind of
off,
like Hello
but it's
Kitty.
fine. Yeah.
Hello Kitty has everything you need. But yeah, I'm super excited now for this even more. Because like growing up watching the anime, and like God, like I wanted to like even with the video game or Pokemon Go, like I always dreamt of doing something like that, and it's cool that you can do that at this age. So it's like bringing out the little kid in me, I'm excited for this.
Well, apparently I was right, and it was a game first.
Oh, okay. But
or you were right. I don't know. Whatever.
Regardless, we're excited.
Something that's a game transitioning into a movie. It looks like it could be a big hit, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. So, yay for that, because everyone's happy.
Mike? Wait. Okay, never mind.
You might.
Oh, I missed when you guys had this full conversation, and I totally missed it. Review it. Got it. Okay. Cool.
All right. Next up is some more Netflix news. We talked about last week how they were raising their prices.
Yeah.
And today we are going to talk about how Netflix joins the MPAA.
I thought that this was interesting. I threw this in there, and I thought maybe you had some thoughts and opinions on it, but it's crazy. It's now the first internet-based service to join the MPAA.
Yeah, it's pretty big news because I actually heard about this on another podcast I was listening to called what was I listening to? I forgot what I was listening to, but yeah, they were talking about this on how this is how big of a deal this is because it gives them a lot more pull now for award seasons and gives them more legitimacy.
Yeah.
You know, because back when it first started with Netflix and the streaming service, like they kind of shunned them because they're like, they're just online shit. But yeah, Netflix joins the six legacy studios, which is Walt Disney, Motion Pictures, Paramount, Sony, 20th Century Fox, Universal, and Warner Brothers. So that's pretty damn cool.
Prior to joining, they departed from the Internet Association.
Yeah.
Which includes Google, Amazon, and Facebook.
Yeah.
They were a member of it since 2013. So yeah, it's interesting. It just shows how Netflix is evolving.
And it shows how great that the MPA actually accepted them because they could have not accepted them. According to also the podcast I was listening to. Because if they wouldn't have accepted them, then like if they wanted to, they can go lobby against it and try to like fight their way in. But they just accepted it, so that's kind of cool.
I don't know a lot about this, but like, why would that be something that they would maybe do? Were they just saying that they could have?
Well, no. In the podcast they said they could have, but there's like a law or something. I'm trying to remember the podcast correctly. There's like this law where they're saying like to keep trying to separate the government from entertainment. So not having the government control what we watch.
Okay.
You know, and if they wanted to, they could pay and lobby to have the government force the MPA to take them and, you know, throw money at the right people and they could force them to do something like that.
Right.
And it just kind of opens the gates to like having the government control what you watch.
Okay.
If that kind of makes sense.
Them joining the MPA?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they were forcing their hand. A good movie to watch I recommend to kind of understand this more too is this movie is not yet rated. It's a documentary about the people inside the Motion Picture Association. And it's a really good documentary. I highly recommend it. If you want to get more of a grasp on all this. Sorry. Oh. But yeah, this is definitely interesting news. I'm glad that they accepted them and hopefully we could see what happens in the future with what transpires of this.
Well, we definitely will.
Especially now with a lot of streaming services being nominated for Oscars and Golden Globes and stuff like that. Gives them a bigger pool. So that's great. I'm glad you brought this up.
Yeah, I don't have a lot to. I thought it was interesting. I unfortunately don't have a lot to say on it because, like I said, I don't know.
Watch that documentary.
Yeah.
I think you would find it interesting.
Is it on?
I don't know
something?
if it's on something.
Oh, it's on something.
It's on something. Yeah. Like I mean, like Amazon Prime or Netflix. I don't know if that's on there. But I think I saw it on Netflix a long time ago. Random questions without thinking too long. Favorite Pringle?
I haven't had Pringles in so long I can't even think of the flavors. And
my
memory of Pringles, honestly, is damn near fucking choking on those chips. For some reason, that was the chip where, you know, like I'm chewing it and then I swallow it too soon and then it's like stuck in my throat and sticking. And that's my relation. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Everyone's had that happen. For some reason, that happened to me with Pringles like a lot. And so that's my relationship with Pringles.
So you don't eat them?
So fuck Pringles.
I like the pizza one, which is pretty good, and sour cream and onion. I don't know. I like sour cream and onion on everything. So, but I like the pizza ones. That's my pick. Favorite GameCube game of all time? That goes to you because I never had the GameCube.
How do you not have the GameCube? God, of all time, I hate these questions.
He hates these questions.
Fuck.
I think that's why Cheesy was laughing. Fire Festival. Oh, actually, let's see the. I didn't finish it, but I watched the Hulu documentary.
Is the Netflix one? Is
the Netflix one's already out too? Yeah. I don't want to comment yet on it because I haven't finished it, but I will review it when
It's
I
just one
watch it.
thing, right? Or is it episodes?
No, it's just one whole movie. Yeah, I heard the Netflix one goes a little bit more in depth, but I also heard like the guy who ran Fire Festival had a lot to do with the Netflix one. But I don't know. I'm gonna watch them both. But anyways, moving on to the next news, unless you remember what game.
It's not. I just kind of. I mean,
The
I could
only-
talk about what I enjoyed. I enjoyed Luigi's Mansion. I actually like one of the first games I got was Wave Race. I'm not saying these are my favorite GameCube games of all time, but like I remember like getting a GameCube and playing Wave Race all day. Yeah, Resident Evil, the remake on there. I already said Luigi's Mansion. Like I don't know. I don't fucking remember
The only game I played.
Batteries are low.
Oh shit! I forgot to plug in the laptop.
Conker's Bad Fur Day was on N64.
I played Twin Snakes.
Okay.
Hold on. All right, yeah, I played Twin Snakes. That one was pretty cool. They did a lot of John Woo action in it, which was kind of crazy. But like bullet time, stop time.
Yeah.
Because that was like the rage at the time.
Resident Evil 4, obviously.
That's the only game I
Metroid
played.
Prime. Like, I don't know. Like, see, this isn't what you want. You want to know a favorite. Like, I'm looking. Yeah, like, I don't want to say I'm one of the few, because I think there's a lot of people that sit in this camp, but I fucking loved Wind Waker. Zelda Wind Waker. Ooh, Eternal Darkness. Man, GameCube was a good-ass system.
That's what I hear, man. I never had it.
My GameCube.
That's when I went to PlayStation.
I liked my GameCube. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to pick. Sorry.
All right, moving on. Oscar nominations happened. Wait, am I missing a story?
I don't know.
No, that's it. Yeah. Oscar.
Wait, are you?
No.
Didn't
No,
I
'cause we
have it?
talked about
Oh, the
Detective
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
go.
All right. So the Oscar nominations happened. They came out, and I'm gonna go over some of them.
Okay.
Or we're gonna go over some of them.
Yeah, we will.
You have.
This
you
is
have-
your no, yeah, but this is like I'll like you take the lead for sure.
All right. So the nominees for Best Picture. Should we start with the big one? Best Picture.
Sure.
So Black Panther,
Wow.
The Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, Favorite, Green Book, Roma, Stars Born, and Vice. You saw No, you didn't see Black Panther. You didn't see any of these, have you?
I'm surprised Should I be surprised Black Panther? Like, is that the?
They were really campaigning for it.
I know, but that's like a Marvel movie has not been nominated.
This is the
for
first time a
Best
superhero picture has been picked as Best Picture. So this is awesome. This is great. I'm happy for that. I like Black Panther. I think with how much Infinity War had, I think that could have been nominated too, because that was a big fucking deal. But Black Panther's a big deal too. I'm not.
And I could be an
saying that
asshole
it's
and be
not
like,
either.
so the first superhero or Marvel or whatever, is it Marvel too? The first Marvel movie to be nominated for Best Picture.
It's not the first Marvel to be nominated.
Oh, it's not?
Oh,
What
for
else?
Best Picture, yeah.
Yeah. So for Best Picture, of course, is also one that's very, black, with black people. And I only bring that up, like, don't get nervous or uncomfortable, but it bothers me where it's just like that we even think this way. It's like, oh, I hope they aren't just doing that. So it's like, well, see, we are giving attention to, you know what I mean, to this race or that race or whatever. Because I just think,
No.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing like how I've said I don't like diversity for diversity's sake. I haven't seen Black Panther. I'm sure it deserves it, but I just think it's funny because you just brought it up. You felt like Infinity War would have been there, but of course Black Panther is what's there before. So it almost seems like they're checking two boxes. Like black people, check. Superhero movie, check.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's not offensive, right? Come on, I'm not being offensive.
Well, it's a great movie. A lot of people love this movie. A shit ton. I loved it a lot too. I just thought Infinity War was better.
Both movies didn't even make Rick's top 10. Although Infinity War was your
it
6.
did make my top 10.
Six.
It was 6, yeah.
Okay. Not get into that again.
But as far as like all the movies on this list, like I've seen most of them except for Green Book,
A lot of
Roma,
people are talking
and
about
Stars Born.
A lot of people are talking about Green Book now. I've never heard of what is that? That's
Roma?
just called Favorite.
favorite. Yeah, that's the one with Emma Stone.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, I just watched that one actually yesterday, or 2 days ago.
Are you dead?
Yeah, and real quick review, it was good. Like, I'm not into like the period pieces and stuff like that, but it was a good movie.
Okay.
And the way it was shot was really interesting too. Yeah, I recommend people see it actually. And for the Mr. Skin here, Emma Stone is nude in this.
Is it really her?
Yeah, it's really her. You see her face.
Really? Okay.
Well, you see her upper half.
Huh.
But yeah, for the most part, I enjoyed the movie a lot. It was better than what I thought I was getting into. The Black Klansman, I saw that. I haven't seen Roma. Like I said, I haven't seen A Star Is Born. Vice is a movie I'm going to review later, which I loved too. And Black Klansman is also fucking good. I kind of want that movie to win because it was so good too.
It's not going to.
But it's probably not going to.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody is going to win. I'm going to call it now.
Oh, bullshit. Bohemian Rhapsody is not going to win. How could you even say that? There's no... First of all, let me tell you something right now.
That's why.
There's no fucking way that's going to win. And if you're going to go down that route, the movie that would win over Bohemian Rhapsody is totally going to be A Star Is Born. Are you kidding? Like, I mean, you're talking about two musical
They didn't do
movies.
great in the Golden Globes.
It doesn't fucking
I
matter.
don't even think
Everybody talks about A Star Is Born. Like, I would argue that would be the movie that's most likely to win out of all this, but it's the Oscars, so it'll probably end up being favorite, which no one's ever fucking heard of.
No. I'll call it out. There's no way A Star Is Born is going to get this.
Black Panther's not going to win. Black Klansman isn't going to win this, and there's Bohemian Rhapsody's not going to. Dude, you're full of it. You haven't even seen us. You have not even seen A Star Is Born.
I know I haven't, but
so
I can
you're
tell
just
you
playing
now,
favorites.
it's not.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet?
20.
What's the bet? I'm not necessarily betting that it's going to win, but I will bet you that there's no way that Bohemian Rhapsody wins. To me, that's the bet. And Star Is Born would get it way before Bohemian Rhapsody would.
I don't want to place that bet.
Okay.
But I know
I'm right.
No, because I know A Star Is Born is not. We both, I think, could agree that Star Is Born will not win.
No, we can't agree because I actually look at this list and feel like that's the movie that I hear most people going gaga over. That I would not be surprised if that does win.
Pun intended.
Yeah, I guess so. I actually wasn't intended, but all right. You're out of that whole list?
It's either going to be Bohemian Rhapsody, Black Panther, or Roma.
I'm shocked. No. To me, no. There's no one. Like, this is the Oscars we're talking about. Like, to me, I feel like Black Klansman is too mainstream. So is Black Panther. Bohemian Rhapsody, same fucking thing. It's going to be Green Book, or it's going to be A Star Is Born.
But you haven't even seen Green Book.
I haven't seen A Star Is Born. I just know how this shit goes.
Yeah.
You know that's how that's gonna go. There's no way a fucking biopic on fucking Freddie Mercury is gonna win Best Picture from the Academy Awards. You are out of your mind if you believe that.
No. The only other one I can think of is Black Panther.
Why?
Just because it's playing.
Why based off? Why?
It's just if you listen to
hold on.
read everything that's going on.
Wait. But I'm not responding to that though. Why, just because of whatever happened at the Golden Globes, are you so convinced that A Star Is Born would not, like, people were, like, going nuts over that movie?
No, true. Like, I guarantee it's going to win, like, probably the music stuff of it and, like, maybe some other stuff as well. But just with how many awards that Bohemian Rhapsody won at the Golden Globes, you know, it's usually how it works during the award season. The most people who win during the Golden Globes are the ones that usually have the higher percentage of winning the best picture.
I will eat a bag of these chips if Bohemian Rhapsody fucking win. Dude, I guarantee you Bohemian Rhapsody is not getting Best Picture. I'm not saying A Star Is Born is going to get it, but I would think that would get it before Bohemian Rhapsody would.
I think it has a higher percentage.
What does?
Than A Star Is Born to get it.
No way. Then take the bet. There's no way.
No, because Black Panther could win too.
You are out of your mind. Are we talking about the same award show? Are we talking about the same award show? Are we seriously? The Academy Awards is going to have Black Panther be Best Picture? The show that's known for what movie just won Best Picture? Like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? There's no way.
Okay,
And then that would,
all right,
hold on, wait. And then that would play off of what I just said earlier, where like if it does win, it would feel like, oh, so they finally had a more mainstream movie win. And of course, it's a movie that has a lot of African American people being in the cast. Looks like they're trying to be like, look, diversity. You know what I mean? It would totally play like that. You know I have a point, you fucker.
Well, I mean, if most of the people that are in the Motion Picture Association are white, so
you get what I'm saying. Though,
all right,
like
let's bet this. Let's
diversity's
just
sake.
okay. I'll bet you Bohemian Rhapsody will win, but you have to pick a movie that will win.
Like, you're not playing off your heart. You honestly think out of every movie in that category that Bohemian Rhapsody is going to win Best Picture. Honestly. Over Green Book and some of these other movies.
Yeah, but you need to pick one movie too that you think.
No, because you wouldn't take my original bet. I haven't seen all these movies. I don't have like, this is like if you were to predict who was going to win the main event at WrestleMania. Like, this is your world. This is your world. I'm just saying, I don't see there's no way, in my opinion, that Bohemian Rhapsody has a better chance than A Star Is Born at winning.
So you're
this.
saying
I'm not saying A Star Is Born is winning.
Then I'm not going to bet. You pick A Star Is Born.
I'm just betting. No, the bet is simple. No, the bet is simple. Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm betting you that Bohemian Rhapsody isn't winning Best Picture. You're betting that it is.
But that gives you more.
How does that give me more anything?
More
How
odds.
does that give? What are my odds? What are my odds? Like, I'm just saying. You think you picked. You think that's gonna win, and I'm like, I bet you it doesn't, and that's it. I'm not saying I know what's gonna win because I don't, but I don't think that it would, and I don't think you're thinking straight. We're talking about the Academy Award. Like, Green Book's gonna fucking win. That's what'll win. You know it. You know. No, I'm not saying that's right. Don't hold me to something.
Then I'm not gonna bet if you're not gonna pick.
Then you don't. Whatever. Then that's dumb. Rick, but let's stand right here. Rick is saying that he believes that Best Picture is going to Bohemian Rhapsody, and I think you're out of your fucking mind. To me, that's the bet. There's no way. Maybe at the MTV fucking Movie Awards, not at the Academy Awards.
Here we go.
Come on, chat, chime in.
Actor in a leading role.
People don't even like Bohemian Rhapsody. It wasn't even reviewed well. I'm just saying. Not that it means anything.
Works.
Not that it. What? Who? What?
You don't know how the Motion Picture Association works.
Okay, I don't think you do either. If you think Black Panther or Bohemian Rhapsody even have a fucking chance at winning Best Picture. I'm not saying they don't deserve it, but I'm just saying, come on. How much have we talked about this?
He hasn't seen Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not saying...
And welcome, Ash. Welcome.
Yes, welcome. I know you watched the show. We appreciate that. Appreciate you. But I'm not saying that it doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying based off of the Academy Award... To me, if Bohemian Rhapsody wins, it's... I don't know. I don't trust the Academy. Right. I feel like anything they do is just to make a statement.
Okay, then give me this, then. Either Black Panther or Bohemian Rhapsody, and I'll bet you $20.
Your bet makes no sense. Like, I'm not betting you what I think is going to win. Like, you're telling me to pick between the two?
No, I'm picking those two. One of those two are going to win. If neither of them wins, I'll give you $20.
Rick, you could honestly tell me with a straight face, you think those movies have a better chance than anything else on that list?
Yes.
Why are you so confident in that? What won Best Picture last year?
Moonlight.
And would you argue that Moonlight is absolutely not the same commercial sort of movie as like Black Panther?
Moonlight was an independent
Bohemian
movie.
Rhapsody. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Do
you even know what Moonlight
here.
was about?
Yeah, I know what Moonlight is. Do you know what these other movies are? But like, what's your point? How do you not get my point here?
I get your point, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Moonlight won and like either Thor or Moonlight. It's like, of course it's gonna be Moonlight. Like, I feel like that's what you're comparing. Like, at a different award show, I'd hear you. But we're talking about this award show. And I just don't see a world where that fucking happens.
Okay.
I'm not going to be mad about it. I just don't see it. And then you keep wanting me to bet. You want me to bet by picking a movie. I'm not going to do that because I haven't seen all the movies and I don't actually know. I can give you a hunch. And my hunch is I could see them doing, what is it called? Green Room?
Green Book.
Green Book. I could see them doing Green Book because I feel like I've heard a lot of people talk about how that movie's fucking amazing. Did that movie like kind of just come out wide? Like, yeah, it did. I think like January 11th.
I don't know.
I think it's like more recent and that's why people are starting to see it. I think it's been, I think it came out last year, but I think it's starting to hit theaters more, something like that. I don't know. I mean, even fucking Roma. I don't know what fucking Roma is, but I can see like Roma winning. Like, where this is coming.
I said Roma could probably win too.
Yeah, I know, but what are you fighting hard for?
Because it's Alfonso Cuarón. He won like
exactly
the last 3.
I've never heard
Best
of Roma
Pictures.
though. Like, I'm not saying I'm the measuring stick, but please tell me you at least know where I'm coming from in saying
I do know
this.
where you're coming from.
So you get it.
But
So I'm not crazy.
You're not crazy.
So
I'm
not
telling
crazy.
you, in my opinion, that
And
your
your opinion isn't different from what you actually think the Academy will do.
It's hard to predict the Academy.
No, it's not. It's easy to predict the Academy. You have artsy, fartsy movie, and then you have fucking
this year it's
Marvel
hard to predict
movie,
the Academy.
and then you have whatever other movie. You know they're gonna pick artsy, fartsy movie every time.
Okay. I know A Star Was Born will not win.
So that, I mean, to me, like, why are you so confident in that though? I don't get it. You realize that movie is better rated and more well reviewed than Bohemian Rhapsody, right? Like, not saying that matters, but you realize it is, right? And I feel like that movie caused up way more of a stir than Bohemian Rhapsody did. The part that I don't get is I feel like you think that I'm fighting this from a corner of like I have like a horse in the race, and I don't.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't. And you're getting real defensive as if to be like, you don't even get why I would think something like A Star Is Born is going to, like, could win. And let me tell you something. I actually, gun to my head, I don't feel like I would say A Star Is Born is going to win, because I would almost argue that even that is too mainstream for the Academy to pick it. So, even though there's a part of me that I could see them like, oh, we'll pick, like, maybe that could be it, because I feel like that seems like, to me, that sort of felt like that was like the darling movie a little bit towards the end of last year. So I could see that maybe happening. But I could very well see them being like, Vice is the winner. Which
I would love for Vice to win.
I know, but see, does that not seem like more of the Academy choice? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So for me, I'm getting crazy because I just could not believe that you were saying Black Panther and Bohemian Rhapsody like that's separate from your opinion. That's what you actually think will win. Like, you're educated, like, you know what I mean? You have your...
as we were talking about this, I just remembered something.
Okay.
And now as I'm about to pull back on Bohemian Rhapsody because of what I just remembered.
Okay.
And the reason was because Bryan Singer just got hit with accusations.
Did he?
Yeah.
Like, just recently?
Yeah, just recently. So yeah. Now that I remember that, yeah, that's probably not gonna win.
And then you keep citing the Golden Globes, but A Star Is Born. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I read the headline wrong.
Oh. Okay, well, let's move on from Best Picture.
Okay. But you understand where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah. What's up, Bolo?
Right.
Leading actor, Christian Bale for Vice, Bradley Cooper for A Star Is Born, William Dafoe for At Enemy's Gate, Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody, Viggo Mortensen for Green Book.
I don't see an R. I think it's just Vigo.
Viggo Mortensen. That I couldn't even guess. Because I've only seen Vice and Bohemian Rhapsody.
I see, like, I mean, this is the same thing, like, for a different award show. No, don't scroll. Don't go. Like, this is for an award show. I had no idea that we would talk about this so much, but, yeah. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Ash.
Thanks for stopping.
I hope we didn't offend you. But, yeah, anyways. like gun to my head, I want to be like Bradley Cooper is too much of the mainstream choice for them to pick him. But at the same time, I wonder if he gets points because he sang and he showed off that side of him. You know what I mean? That's the part that makes me think, well, maybe he does win. Otherwise, I'll tell you, Rami Malek, nope, not happening. I just don't think it will. And it's not because I don't think that he would deserve it or that Bohemian Rhapsody is not a good movie. You understand that, right? I just don't see them. I just don't see it. I feel like they would pick fucking Christian Bale or Willem Dafoe or Viggo Mortensen before they would pick him. You know?
Christian Bale was fucking amazing in Vice. Like, amazing. He was better than Rami Malek, in my opinion.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. Even though I haven't seen it. Just this is me predicting without fucking shit. Christian Bale will probably win that.
I hope he does.
I feel like that's who will probably win.
Perhaps. I think so, too.
Yeah.
Just because I saw the movie.
Bradley Cooper, I will say would be a dark horse just because I think he surprised a lot of people with the singing.
Yeah.
And I could see them maybe giving him some more points for that.
Actress in the leading role.
This is for the Rick
for the Oscars.
It's for the Academy Awards.
I can't say that name. It's tiny
I can't
letters.
see it. What is it? Yalitza?
Yalitza.
Is there a team for that? Yeah.
For Roma.
Yalitza Aparicio or Riccio.
Glenn Close for The Wife. Olivia Colman for The Favorite. Oh, she was really good. Lady Gaga for A Star Is Born, and Melissa McCarthy for Can You Ever Forgive Me? I should probably throw it up here. No, I guess I can't. Let's see. I've only seen The Favorite, and I thought she did a really good job. I don't know about the others. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say.
I really have no idea either. I think Glenn Close is the safe Academy Award choice, you know, but I could see them. I also call Lady Gaga a dark horse in the same way that I did it for Bradley Cooper, because you can make the argument that, you know, like Bradley Cooper showed off his singing chops and Lady Gaga, you know, is showing off her acting ability, and maybe they give her bonus points for that because she's a singer, you know.
Yeah.
Even though I know that she's been acting and stuff,
yeah,
she has a history of that, but I have no idea.
Yeah, I gotta see some of these movies. Actor in a supporting role: Mahershala Ali in Green Book, Adam Driver in Black Klansman, Sam Elliott in A Star Is Born, Richard E. Grant and Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Sam Rockwell in Vice.
Oh yeah, wait, Bolo said Gaga won for that film with that guy. Yeah, that. Did she win? Has she won an Oscar before? And I'm just forgetting. She has, huh?
Has she? I
don't
know.
What are you talking about, Bolo? Let us know. Because that does sound familiar. Yeah, I don't know.
Does.
This stuff, I just have no idea.
Adam Driver was good. Sam Rockwell did a really good George W. Bush. And like I said, I haven't seen the others yet. Supporting role: Amy Adams in Vice, Marina del Torreva in Roma, Regina King in If Beale Streets Could Talk, Emma Stone in The Favorite, Rachel Weisz in The Favorite. Oh, and two in the same movie. God, these two were so good in that movie.
Maybe I do know what that movie is.
Which one?
The Favorite. Like, now that Rachel Weisz was in it too, that sounds kind of familiar.
But Emma Stone was great. So was Rachel Weisz. This is a good movie. I think you should watch it.
This really?
Yeah, it's good.
This is for supporting?
Supporting, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Amy Adams was good. I think Emma Stone was great. I also think Rachel Weisz was great. I know Regina King is a great fucking actress.
She'll win.
And again, I haven't seen Roma, so...
I watched this.
Liked it a
This
lot.
is gonna be year that Roma's gonna fucking win everything, and people are gonna
What's
be like,
Alfonso
huh?
Cuarón?
I don't even know who that is. Sorry. Should I? Is that a bad thing?
No, probably not.
Just a Mexican film director.
Yeah, he's directed. Fuck, why am I forgetting the
Y
movie?
tu mama también.
He also directed.
That's what he's best
he
known
won
for.
with Sandra Bullock, wasn't that was him with Sandra Bullock, and he directed.
He directed Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah. Favorite.
There's a movie with Sandra Bullock you did.
Gravity. That's what it was.
Gravity.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he won Best Picture for that. Or director. An animated film. We have Incredibles 2.
Nope.
Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs. I can never say that. Mira? Or Wreck-It Ralph 2 and Spider-Man Into the Verse.
Spider-Man is not winning. It's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, sir. You always say Into the
I know.
Verse.
I always say Into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is not winning. Ralph Breaks the Internet is not winning. Incredibles 2 is not winning. It's going to be Isle of Dogs or... is it Mirai? Is that an I at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to fight me on that stuff too?
No, because I really liked Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs. I thought that was really, really good.
Remember,
movie.
I'm not speaking from a place of what I'm rooting for. I'm speaking from a place of what I think the Academy is going to pick, and I just don't. I will absolutely. I'll be like, all right. I won't say that I will applaud them, but I will be, because I will just question. To me, it'll just feel like. Oh,
I'll put it this way: as long as a Pixar movie doesn't win, I'm gonna be happy. They've won enough awards, so fuck off.
She just said, Bryce, you don't like superhero or big. What? Where did that come from? Rick, do I not
He hasn't
like?
seen Spider-Man.
Do I not like superhero movies?
You love superhero movies.
So yes, I don't know where that's coming from. Like for me, it's I didn't grow up with comics, so these movies are my first exposure. And me saying I don't think Spider-Man or whatever is gonna win doesn't have anything to do with my feelings for it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Ralph Breaks the Internet either. I'm just saying we're talking about the Academy Awards. Like I just don't think they're going to pick those movies. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, I would.
She's just trying to piss me off now. So fuck cheesy. I'm not gonna do it.
I would love for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse to win.
But do you think it's gonna?
I don't think so.
Okay, so see, here's a guy who loves it. It was his movie
love
of the
it.
year.
I fucking
movie
love
of the
it,
year, and
dude.
he's
But
saying what I'm
honestly,
saying.
like-
I think people are misunderstanding what I'm talking about. This is not me shitting on Bohemian Rhapsody or on Spider-Man of the Spider-Verse. I just don't think the Academy is going to choose them to win in these categories. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I want it to win. It'd be a shock if it wins. It would shock me.
Yeah, and I kind of feel the same way too. Like to me, out of that
honestly,
list,
like it's either going to be a Wes Anderson movie or a Pixar movie.
I could see it being Mirai.
It won't be Wreck-It Ralph 2. I can tell you that.
It won't be that, and
because it was good, but it
not
wasn't
gonna
great.
be Incredibles 2.
was a lot better.
It's not going to be Incredibles 2. Really, don't undersell me on Wreck-It Ralph 2. I never saw it yet, and I liked Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, is it not good?
It's good, but it's not as good as Incredibles 2. Well, they're both sequels. That's funny.
Well, that's also your opinion, so.
It is my opinion.
Can I ask you some questions about Wreck-It Ralph?
Sure.
Is it still video game heavy, or do they just play off internet meme stuff?
Little column A, little column B. Cinematography, costume design.
I mean,
directing. Vice, Adam McKay, The Favorite, Black Klansman, Spike Lee, Cold War, Pal Polanski, Roma, Alfonso Cuarón. I don't know.
Rick, I think from now on, when you can't read a name, you should just, like, in that case, you should just been like the director for Cold War. Yeah, because it's kind of too small for me to see all the letters there. It's like Polakowski. I don't know. But yeah, it's just not worth butchering names. I have no idea. No clue.
Yeah. Mind the Gap is in the nomination for Best Documentary.
I bet that would be O'Leary's pick. I know he loved that movie.
I want to see Free Solo. Is
that about Han Solo?
No, it's not.
No.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we got a lot of stuff there. I'm excited because I've seen a lot more movies than I thought I did that are in the running. And I still gotta see more.
I'll give them credit. I'm surprised at some of the things that are nominated, but I guess it's gotten to the point where they can't not notice or recognize some of these movies because some of these movies are doing the best business.
Yeah.
Over the last year, so they can't just keep like ignoring them for all this other stuff that a lot of people, unless you're a complete like film geek, haven't heard of.
Yeah.
So
let us know your pick in the comments below. And we'll see what happens in February.
I'm not an Oscars guy.
I know you're not
at all. Like I feel like it's such a boring award show. Like I'm just not. For me, I'm just not. But I'm not really an award show guy either. But whenever I've watched the Oscars, I just feel like it's so just like I don't know.
I'm just probably not going to be a host this year either.
Yeah, which that's a whole other thing.
Anyways, staying on the movies, I saw Vice. Which we kind of talked about a little bit. Story of Dick Cheney and him becoming the vice president to George W. Bush. Adam McKay, Christian Bale, Amy Adams, Steve Carell, Sam Rockwell. Oh yeah, Alison Pill was in it. That was a surprise. I didn't know she was in it. Holy shit, this movie is so good. I love The Big Short. If you love The Big Short, you're gonna love this movie. Adam McKay.
What's The Big Short again?
Big Short is about the 2008 recession.
That's
the
right.
Collapsing.
What's the movie with the dude from Silicon Valley?
Dude from Silicon Valley.
Yeah, the Indian guy. His movie.
His movie? Oh, The Big Sick.
That's why I got that. Wait, Big Short, Big Sick. Yeah. I'm not crazy. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. This movie was great. Adam McKay has this really great style of doing true stories and doing it in a sense of like style and humor and respect sometimes.
I can't think of him and just not think Will Ferrell. And so it's so weird when I find out he's doing these movies that are like more serious in tone.
Yeah.
Who, Jesse Plemons is in it too?
I guess so.
You know who that is, right? Come on, you watched Breaking Bad.
I don't know who that is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He is in it. He's the narrator.
Oh, nice.
So you do hear him a lot and see him.
Oh, Lily Rabe too?
She's in it too. Yeah. That was surprised. That surprised me too. She plays the daughter. You should see this. Yeah, Tyler Perry is also Colin Powell.
Interesting.
The cast is amazing in this. The whole fucking movie is so good. Like this is a movie I would like for them to pick,
for Best Picture?
Yeah. Because like I said, he does a really good job at all this.
It's got more of a shot than all the other movies I talked about. I'm telling you. It's
yeah, I can't praise this movie enough. It takes place early. It's basically all about Dick Cheney and how he got to where he was.
Steve Carell is in this?
Yeah. He plays, what's his name? I forgot his name. Rumsfeld.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. So all those movies that we talked about, like, so Beautiful Boy didn't get nominated for anything? So he didn't get nominated for Best Actor and shit, huh?
No.
And you and Redwine were talking about, like, what is the other one that he was in? Beautiful Boy, there was the other movie.
Marwan.
What?
Marwan. That Marwan movie? I forgot what the
full... Isn't it Marwen?
Marwen, maybe?
Something to Marwen? Something to Marwen, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
So he didn't get
anything.
Any Best Actor nods.
I thought maybe he would get even probably supporting in this.
And he didn't.
No. Guys, he was really good too in this. Steve Carell's a fucking good actor. He needs his dues. Yeah, this movie's great. It starts off like right during the September 11th attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of flashes back to the beginning of his story. And how much of a hand that he had in what went on during the Bush era of presidency, which is crazy. There is a disclaimer at the beginning of the movie about how it's I don't know how You know how in 500 Days of Summer, where there's that disclaimer at the beginning and then at the end it said, "You fucking bitch," or whatever?
Yeah.
There's something similar to that in the beginning of this movie, which
Okay.
I thought was really funny. He's like, we did our best because Dick Cheney's a known liar.
Oh,
And it said something like, "We did our fucking best."
that's funny.
But yeah, go see this movie.
They actually categorize this as a comedy?
Yeah, there is comedy in it. Like I said, he has this really weird way of like telling the story that's just really good.
I mean, it's hard to imagine Adam McKay and not there being comedy, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Like there's this whole part where he's talking, he's like the narrator's saying like, he's, when his wife and Dick Cheney and his wife are talking, like we don't know exactly what they were talking about, but he said something like it could have been just something. I mean, they could have just been talking Shakespearean, and like we don't know what the hell they were talking about when he decided he wanted to run. Mm-hmm. So then it cuts to Dick Cheney and Amy Adams, and they're talking in like a Shakespearean voice, and like it's hilarious. It's a really good scene. But he, like I said, he has his way with comedy, which is where he comes from. It's good. It's really good. Go see it if you haven't yet. Especially if you like history or what little truth that it does have, according to what the director said at the beginning. Yeah. It's a good movie. I can't wait till it comes out because I do want to see it again.
I saw a movie too like a couple weeks ago, but I just didn't bring it up because we didn't need to.
What movie did you see?
I saw Glass.
You did see Glass?
Yeah, I did.
Oh shit! I almost went to go see Glass, but I saw Vice instead.
Yeah, I saw it. Like I told you that Andy wanted to see it, so we saw it like the Thursday it came out.
And what did you think?
I thought it was good. It was good. It's well, I don't want to say too much. I want you to see it if you're planning on seeing it, but it's weird. But I think it's good. I saw it without having seen Unbreakable, which I think was fine. I mean, I don't think that hurt me too much, but I think it would have definitely made more, like, things would have, like, fell into place more if I did. But, yeah. We just, like I said, it doesn't need to be a segment. We can talk about it maybe after you've seen it. But it was fun.
All right. Cool. Are we going to talk about I.O.?
Yes.
Okay.
Mike said yes.
All right. So a movie we both saw. We saw I.O., which we watched the trailer the week before it came out.
Or like the week, I think, that it was coming out. Basically.
And we're going to talk about it now because we were excited to see this movie. Mm-hmm. So, thoughts?
How do I put this? I liked the movie. Like, I found myself captivated by it and I was intrigued, but in some ways I felt like the movie never really gets going. Like the movie the whole time is just very monotone and I feel like there's no sense of urgency. And it kind of so even though I was kind of really intrigued by like what was going to happen or what could happen or the idea of like going to IO, and I kept wondering if that would actually happen and if we would see something like that. Sorry, this might have a little bit of spoilers in it. I felt like when it was over, I don't want to say that I was underwhelmed, but I just was kind of like, okay, like that, all right, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think for me that's a big knock. Like, you have this thing where like you don't know if you're gonna be able to survive where you are anymore, and like there was no panic, there was no sense of urgency, like there was just, and the movie does just have a very monotone feel to it throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was psyched for this movie. I did enjoy the movie.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed my time, but I felt like I wanted more, and not in a good way where it was like,
I felt like there was something missing.
I think it's kind of a lot of what I just said. Like, it's monotone and like no sense of urgency. Yeah.
It was, I thought the pacing was slow. Mm-hmm. I felt like there was a lot they could have cut. And things they could have added. But for the most part, like, it was still enjoyable. Anthony Mackie's a great actor. I liked him in this a lot.
I mean,
Because he did a really good job of what, like, at the beginning when we first get introduced to him, whether or not, what his motives were.
Yeah.
And
Anthony Mackie looks like he could be like some sort of cousin to Will Smith, right? Like, please tell me you see that.
not really. Maybe if I
Are
see
you
it side by side.
Kidding, Rick? Keep talking.
The woman in this, Margaret Qualley?
Margaret, yeah, probably Qualley or Qualley.
She did a great job. Good job at this. Interesting how, I don't know, I think the story was there as far as like why the earth was covered in that gas, but at the same time, like, I wanted to know more on why it was like that. And at the same time, like, there was no urgency. Like, why didn't you just get a bigger oxygen tank, you know, rather than... It almost kind of reminded me, like, of, The Martian, a bit. Not totally, but a little bit like that.
But The Martian, I felt like had more...
It had a lot more.
There was more, like...
It had a lot more, and I think that's what I felt was kind of missing from this. But I still enjoyed it. Why are we glitching?
Are we?
Yeah.
So keep in mind, I said, like, cousins are related. So Anthony Mackie,
Okay.
Will Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Like, come on.
Okay, yeah, they could.
They
got
look
the
like...
forehead.
They definitely, like, I look at them and I'm like, man, like, they could totally play, like, as if they were, you know, somehow related in the movie. And, like, I totally would buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know what to say. Like, it was good.
I wanted more. I guess I'll say
yeah.
I was disappointed. I guess I'll say I was kind of disappointed in this movie. I expected more.
Yeah.
I expected more, and like they had a, what is that sound?
Oh, that's the fan.
Okay. They had, like, they laid a lot of good groundwork and all that stuff was there, but yeah, it just
it swung and it missed.
Yeah.
Or it got the second base.
It's kind of like it's to no. Okay, yeah, there's that. Well, yeah, there's that. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like, you know, a girl like, you know, unzips your pants and like reaches in and she's getting ready to start. No, I know, but I'm talking this now though. And she starts you off and then in the middle she just stops. Or I'll even change it. It'd be like how you know, these past few times I've hinted like, hey, do you want to go get that candy cane milkshake at Chick-fil-A? Like, yeah, man. Yeah, like, let's do it. And then afterwards, like, I don't know, I'm full. And then you just drive us home. That's IO.
That's IO.
That's IO. 100%.
But, yeah. On a good point, though, the acting was good. The acting was great. Just the story could have used a little lift.
Yeah, I'll give the nod to Mackie more than I will to Margaret. Not that she did bad, but I mean, I think she's the big reason why I'm just calling it very monotone. Like, she never... I don't think she ever...
I don't think that it really give us much to care for her.
Well, that, but she, like, I don't think she ever raised her voice. When she cried, I think you just saw, like, a tear go down her eye. Like, she always just talked like this. Like, we've got vegetables and my dad is dead and we have to have sex, you know, because we have to. You know what I mean? Like, it was like that the whole...
that didn't even have been in there, in my opinion.
What, the sex
There was
part?
no reason for that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the idea was, like, thinking about, like, repopulating or something. How'd you interpret the end? Did you interpret it that she died, or did you interpret it that she was right? And
I don't know, because I wanted more of that ending too.
I wanted to go to IO. Like, I wanted to see what this place was like.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. I think she died. I mean, it doesn't make. I mean, I could see the steps to why they would make you think that she didn't.
I mean, it makes sense either way. I mean, you don't know how to interpret that. Like, I mean, she could have been right. Like, maybe everything was fine. And plus, she was giving herself like shots or whatever she was doing. Maybe she built up her immunity.
That's right. Yeah, I
Like,
forgot
so
about
who
that.
knows? I mean, regardless, it doesn't matter. The ending is ambiguous, and so it's just how you want to interpret it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess
Watch it and see.
I
it
was
for
dis.
yourself.
I kind of just don't care. You know what I mean? Like I enjoyed the movie, but I was disappointed in the movie. I won't ever watch it again.
Yeah, I agree. So what's this one that you brought to us?
I think this is about Ted Bundy.
Ah.
That's with Zac Efron. Yeah, it's the Ted Bundy biopic. James Hetfield of Metallica makes his acting debut in this. Watch it.
That guy's been staring at you all night.
What do you say we get out of here?
What is it about this guy?
When I feel his love, I feel like I'm on top of the world.
There are things you don't know
Hi, officer. I think I must be lost.
that will shock you beyond your worst nightmare. I am innocent. You don't actually believe this garbage, do you?
It's in all the papers, Ted.
Monkey! Oh!
How did his name get on that suspect list? I want to come see you.
I was really hoping you'd say that.
This case is about catching a monster.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am that innocent suspect.
You are skating on thin ice, partner.
The media has convicted Ted before he's had his day in court.
I'm gagged, and you're not.
I wonder whether he did it or not.
I'm more popular than Disney World.
Did you do these things?
Absolutely not.
Let me get back to plotting my escape here.
So I'm probably in for that because I tend to like. I mean, we just watched the Clove Hitch Killer too, and I know it's like different, but I tend to kind of like watching things like that unfold. It's kind of interesting. And then yeah, there's a part of me I think it's just a small part, but to see James Hetfield in that movie, I didn't realize what's Sheldon's real name. Why am I forgetting?
Fuck, how am I forgetting?
Jim Parsons. I didn't know he was in it.
Yes.
Lily Collins. Lily Collins is Phil Collins' daughter,
I have no idea.
isn't she? Let's see. Phil Collins'
Zac Efron, they did a good job of making him look
daughter.
the part
Yep.
in this movie.
Lily Collins, Phil Collins' daughter. So what'd you think? Is that something you'd be into?
Yes, 100%.
Cool. They did make him look. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it looks freaky. But at the same time, I'm intrigued, and I want to see this.
Yeah, I like watching stuff like that.
But it's true what you said. Like after watching Clove Hitch Killer and like, I guess a murder mystery type of movie. Like I'm down for another one, especially this one inspired by an actual one.
What's the other movie? We've talked about it on this show a few times. That is about. I think it's about another actual. I don't know. The Zodiac.
Zodiac Killer.
Yeah, I like Zodiac a lot too.
I haven't seen that one.
You've never seen Zodiac?
No, and that's
It's
directed by what's his name, right?
I don't know, but Gyllenhaal's in it, Downey Jr.'s in it, Mark Ruffalo's in it, David Fincher is the director. Joe Berlinger is the director of this, and he also
Yeah, I have him up right here.
which is probably maybe why James Hetfield is in it, but he also was one of the people behind the documentary on Metallica, Some Kind of Monster.
Oh.
God, there was so much disdain in that. Oh.
Oh, I said, oh. Like, oh.
No, you didn't say it like that.
Ew, Metallica. Yeah, it's glitching cheesy. I don't know what's going on.
What's glitching?
Our video feed for some reason is glitching.
Oh, really? How bad is it?
It's pretty bad. Wait, did it stop? I think it's good now. Nope, it's not. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I don't want. The only other way is to stop the stream and restart it, and I don't want to do that.
Okay. Is it something that will be fixed in post, or is it just
I don't think
fucked?
it can be. I think it's gonna be fucked.
All right, well, it is what it is. So, yeah, that looks cool. It looks interesting. Moving on.
Sure. Next trailer we got.
So, by the way, we didn't say that movie's called... It's interesting that they went with that. The movie is called Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile.
That's a really long title.
That's like a Meatloaf title.
It's like a Borat. Cosmic.
You got my joke, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, next one is for Netflix, The Umbrella Academy, which I was actually just shown this.
Oh, you've already
At
seen
work.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
No. I heard about it yesterday, and I was going to
In
look it up.
October 1989,
This is how I heard about
43
sex
women around the
education.
world gave birth. None of these women had been pregnant when the day first began.
How much do you want for it? I have adopted 6 children, gifted with abilities far beyond the ordinary. I give you the Umbrella Academy. Does anyone wish to speak?
He was a monster.
Everything about our family's insane. It always has been.
Is that my skirt?
Oh, yeah, this. It's very breathy on the bits.
Nice to see nothing's changed. I jumped forward and got stuck in the future. Do you know what I found? Absolutely nothing.
When's it supposed to happen?
In 8 days.
Oh, shit.
There's someone out there who's trying to stop me from preventing the apocalypse.
We need the full force of the Academy.
Bingo.
Yay, sisters. Yay, sisters.
Get out. We're going.
Where?
Save the world.
Oh, is that all?
That looks so fucking cool.
Yeah, it does look really good. When it first started, like the first part of the trailer, I was like, I don't know that I'm going to be in for this, but then it really picked up for me. I'll definitely check that out. Is that soonish? Oh, February.
yes.
Yeah, hit play. Where's your mouse? There it is. February 15th, day after Valentine's Day. Cool.
So I am excited for that. I saw the trailer at work. A coworker showed it to me, and I guess it came out. It actually came out yesterday. The trailer.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
That's when I saw it.
and
Or
I was like, I'm in.
yeah,
I'm so in for this.
cool.
Ellen Page. So double that for me.
You like her?
She's great. She's a great actress. She's great in Beyond Two Souls.
I feel like I
Which
want.
is what I love her for. And X-Men, of course.
Yeah, you're one of those people that isn't really like. Don't you have like a hate for like Juno or something like that?
I don't hate it. I just don't like it
Okay.
because it didn't second viewing wasn't good.
Okay.
Yeah.
First viewing, you liked it.
I liked the first viewing. The second viewing was like, oh god. Yeah, I'm excited. Are you? Interested at all?
I am. Well, I just told you. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Like, I'm definitely more interested. Like, the trailer hooked me. It's definitely something that I'll probably check out. Yeah, why not? It looks cool. I'll see if it grabs me or not.
Cool.
I hope before that comes out, you finish Sex Education.
I had a feel you're gonna mention that. Yeah, I should watch it before that. I should finish it. I mean, before that comes out.
You have to. Like, I mean, don't you want to? Like, didn't
I
you
do.
want to keep going?
I
You said
do.
you got tired. Like, just fucking watch it. Is that real? Mirage Leonardo 84, Resident Evil is getting a live-action Netflix series.
Kill me now. I know that we won't kill you, but that's interesting.
I'm actually more intrigued by that.
Is it? It says right there.
Netflix wants to bring Resident Evil
wants
to
to
TV.
bring it.
Rumors are suggesting it's developing a TV series.
The live action Resident Evil films were garbage. You know, they weren't good.
You know what? That's true. Like, I've actually, for whatever reason, never been interested in the movies.
Resident Evil movies?
Yeah. So the show, if the show happens, the trailer would really have to fucking intrigue me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like the movies. Just like how do you say it? Mirage?
Mirage Leonardo 84.
Yeah. I, on the other hand, I know they're bad, but I like them. I like them for the sake that they're bad. You know?
Okay, yeah, no,
it's like...
bad it's good.
Yeah.
Are they bad?
I mean, they're entertaining. I'll put it that way. I mean, I'm not going to say... I mean, I've only played, I think, Resident Evil, the first one, and Resident Evil... Was the co-op one? Was that 4?
5.
So like my love for Resident Evil isn't like most people.
You play Resident Evil 4? You didn't have a GameCube.
No, I don't have a GameCube.
So I'm going to play it now.
But for the most part, like, I thought the movies were fun. I know hardcore fans wouldn't like them, as said, but
surprised being a PlayStation guy, you haven't played more Resident Evil. Did that have to do with you being more of afraid of stuff before I met you?
No, because I was playing like Silent Hill.
Oh yeah, you played Silent. Why not Resident Evil?
I don't know. I just could never get into it. But Silent Hill was my jam. What other ones? I played Alone in the Dark, I think was the other one. Fear Effect. One. I don't think
you
that's
never
really...
questioned playing any of those video games? Because, like I said, when I met you, you weren't one to want to go see scary movies. So, like, was there something about a video game that you didn't really have fear? Is it because you felt like you were in control?
Probably.
To an extent.
I don't know.
You get why I'm bringing that up? That's interesting, right? Because I'm like, oh, okay, but you played scary games.
Yeah, I played a few scary games. Resident Evil was just one that I didn't do. I mentioned it on stream. I don't think I mentioned it here, but I was gonna buy Resident Evil 2 because you put it on the list.
Mm-hmm.
But because I already have a game to play, I'm like, I'll play that and then I'll buy Resident Evil 2. So I am gonna play it because I want to get back into it. Like I said, because I didn't play it when it came out, so I'm interested to see what it brings to the table.
Cool. Is it video game time?
It is video game time.
Okay, with that said, I did buy Resident Evil 2 and I played it for like 20 minutes last night because I didn't start till like 2 something. And I'd been out like most of the day and I started to get tired. So it's not fair for me to really say anything.
Gotcha.
So I will probably have more on that next week.
I played Uncharted Lost Legacy last night.
I'm excited that you finally got that. I don't know why it took you so long being the Uncharted fan that you were, but at the same time, I think I didn't give you much crap for it because you took so long to play Uncharted 4 too.
That too. But yeah, I played that last night. It should still be up on our stream. You call that playing? Fuck you, Cheesy.
Yeah, wait. You talking to Cheesy or me?
He's talking to me because of how shitty I did.
I just want to know because Cheesy, for whatever reason, I think deep down Cheesy loves me, but he seems to shit talk me a lot on here. So I never know.
No. He's talking about me because I was making him laugh the whole stream apparently.
Cheesy,
what he caught of the stream at least.
I'm just gonna say. Cheesy, I believe you. I was gonna sit here and say something dumb and stroke my ego and be like, Cheesy, when you meet us, I guarantee you'll like me the best. But I don't want to say that. You might like Rick the best. You might like Mike the best. You might like us all equally. But I believe you when you say that with Rick and puzzles. Because Mike and I wanted to fucking break through our TVs and wring Rick's neck when he was playing Super Mario Odyssey. And he just like couldn't figure out this triple jump part. And we're just like, dude, triple jump. What? How? It's like, look at the fucking move list in the thing. If you don't know how to do it, you just do that. And like, and Rick was getting so frustrated. It was great. I love you too, Cheesy.
Yeah.
I do have a little bit of short fuse. It is easy.
He has a very
Not
short
gonna
fuse.
lie.
So yeah, I spent like 4 hours on a single puzzle while I was playing. No. It's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun. It starts the way I like the way it starts.
Fucking cheesy. Yeah, go ahead.
I like the way it starts. I could be wrong, but I mean, I know Nadine was in the fourth one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't. I know that. Okay. Did she still have that Did she have that accent in the fourth one?
Yeah.
She did?
You know what's funny? I thought she sounded different too, but yeah, she did.
Wow, because she sounded totally different.
I felt the same way though. I think I talked to Mike about it too. I'm like, does Nadine sound different?
Yeah.
Who's the girl that you guys like that Chloe's the wait, you like Chloe or you don't?
I like Chloe.
Chloe's the one that I like though. You like, Elaine or Elena.
Elena.
Yeah. So let me ask you, now that you've played a little bit, and I know, like, I think Mike is more on the he doesn't like Chloe train, but I've always liked Chloe. So now that you're playing her and she's kind of like one of them, she's basically the main person you're controlling. Yeah. Do you like her more? Has she grown on you?
Yeah.
Because I've always liked Chloe.
I mean, I liked her too.
Okay.
But yeah, I like we're getting this side story, so to speak, or that we're getting to know more about her.
Yeah.
You know, I guess I still don't like Nadine. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't like the way she like.
See how you feel when you keep playing.
I finish it. Yeah.
And I'm not saying you're gonna change, but yeah, I do think it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cheesy. I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. They're Elena people, and Elena's fine, but I just thought Chloe seemed so much more exciting.
Yeah. I did have trouble at first playing it because like the controllers for some reason, like I don't know if the sensitivity might be too high or something, but like the camera, the way it moved, it almost kind of made me motion sickness.
It should play just like Uncharted 4.
Yeah, it felt different this time.
Maybe there's something in your settings you need to change.
Probably. Other than that, like it was fun. It was fun fucking doing the Spider-Man throwing of the grappling hooks. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
And there's one part where I just kept throwing the grappling hook and just having to stomp down on the fountains.
Uh-huh.
That took me a long time. But I got it. It took me a while. I think Bolo was there for that one. But the one that really got to me was the horse puzzle.
Okay.
The horse puzzle. That one I spent maybe about 30 to 45 minutes on.
Refresh my memory on the horse puzzle. Like I said, I played this pretty much when it came out.
There's these pieces where they're like a C shape.
Yeah.
Right? There's a big one, a medium one, and a small one.
Yeah.
And then there's a horse in the middle which have those empty spaces. And you're supposed to like fit the pieces into that spaces by turning it and like pushing in. Is that ringing a bell?
I think so.
And like I had so much trouble aligning those.
Oh yeah, I played this. They came out August 2017, and I played it pretty much. 2017? Yeah, so
wow.
Fuck.
And yes, Cheesy, Rick does not know what a horse looks like. And I thought for some reason
Rick, like seriously, I'm just remembering now.
I thought
what the fuck? I would have went ballistic. I literally just typed. Oh my god.
Stupid.
How did you have a hard time?
Life is Strange is really good. Yes.
How did you have a hard time with
I thought I was supposed to move those pieces to the other side, so I did that and nothing happened. And then like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to just leave them in there and make a horse.
That is seriously the most Rick-ass shit, man. That really is. But enough said.
But yeah, moving
20 minutes.
Yeah, probably about 20 minutes on trying to get the whole thing into the.
I'm almost done with Lost Legacy. Bullshit. 4 hours. 20 minutes of which were on the horse puzzle. Look, it's short, but it's not like you're gonna sit down and. I mean, I suppose you could. I mean, you could, but it's not like it's not that short. Like it's short, but it's not like I'm gonna have dinner and beat this game. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Fuck. That was a long time. That and trying to find that last one where you had to go underwater. Because I kept going around the elephant and I couldn't find it. I'm like, oh, maybe if I move the cart closer to the elephant, I could jump on top of the car. It's on top. And then no, it's underneath.
Rick.
You got to watch that in the stream. It's still up there.
Did Cheesy take any clips of your frustrating moments?
No, he only took one clip of me being sad.
I want to see it.
But oh my god, that shit took me forever. But I'm having a lot of fun though. That's the point. You
That's
know,
good.
having fun with the game. I'm having a lot more fun than just like the Uncharted games. You know, the puzzles are good, even though I struggled. The puzzles are fun. But I'm glad I'm there to entertain people.
Yeah.
It was funny. Yeah. Cheesy was the best though. It was making me laugh that I was making him laugh. I want to hopefully have it finished before next week so I can talk about it more. Mike played it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's a show, like I want to.
Oh yeah, if there's a show.
I don't
yeah.
know. Like I'm not going to be here, and that's not why there won't be a show. But I know next week is Mike's birthday, and he might have plans.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But
I
anyways.
could also see Mike being like, "No, I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna record." So who
Birthday
knows?
show.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I want to play more of it. So I'll probably stream more. I have to stream more of it later this week.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I might do too is I might just like pull the stream and just put up on my personal channel, just because I thought it was funny.
Oh, gotcha.
So I might do that. So I'll probably
like bits
archive
and
it.
pieces or the whole thing.
I'll just put the whole thing up there.
It's 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'll cut it up into hours.
You could do it like in little clips and put. I'm just.
I could do that.
I'm kidding. I was like, post it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, actually, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, it's fun. And then I'm gonna buy Resident Evil 2 as well, so I can review it with you. Because I'm also, like I said, I'm also interested.
Yeah.
So
You do have, like you said, like I'm gonna play the games that I have. It's like you do have some Switch games that you still aren't playing. You supposedly dabbled back into Zelda, but it sounds like it didn't hook you.
no, I still play it a little more. Shut up. All right, that's all I got.
Yeah, like there's some large video game news that happened. Like I don't want to talk. There's not much to say about it, but I mean, with Nintendo this week, Rick, I don't know if you heard, but Nintendo basically hit the reset button on Metroid Prime 4. And
I thought I saw something about
yeah,
that.
so basically they weren't. I shouldn't even watch the video, but they basically weren't happy with how development was going, and Retro is now going to do it, and so we're probably gonna be waiting a little bit for Metroid, which that sucks. But I'd rather the game come out and be good than for them to just put anything out, and I can appreciate the transparency. A lot of games. Nintendo's always been kind of known as being a company that like they'll announce something when it's ready or close to being ready, and they kind of broke that mold when they announced a few things actually, like when they announced Pokemon and maybe even Luigi's. Although Luigi's Mansion might be further along than we know. We just know it's coming. I have no idea. I don't remember. Don't quote me on any of the stuff. But Metroid Prime 4 was basically like it was in development, and this probably happens in the game industry more than we actually realize. Because, you hear about games all the time that's like, hey, like Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo too, like they announced this game at this E3 and it's been 3 or 4 years. Like, where is it? And I think that's why Nintendo's kind of gotten into the habit of announcing stuff closer to when it's done or they have a handle on it. It's going to be released because shit like this could happen. And I think this is a kind of a hard lesson of maybe why you shouldn't announce something before you even really started to work on it. Because in this case, they started to work on something and it wasn't going the way they wanted, and they're now scrapping and starting from the beginning. And which, again, I can appreciate that transparency because a lot of times you don't get that in the video game industry. You just, like, it comes out when it comes out, or you just go E3 after E3 and don't hear anything. So kind of shitty news. But there's some other rumors out there that the Metroid Prime trilogy is actually done and has been done, and like for 1, 2, and 3, and that will come out on Switch. But those are rumors. But I didn't want to not mention that. Oh yeah, and there's an Anthem beta that came out yesterday, right? I
Boogie was playing it.
Yeah, that's cool. He normally doesn't stream on Fridays. That's cool that he was streaming.
That's because he had the beta.
Yeah, nice. But I think that's it. Why don't you tell me why, Bryce? Why don't you tell me why you don't love me? I do love you, but I feel like sometimes you don't love me. There you go. But I know that's not true. All right, so if you watched and joined us live, we thank you for that.
Aiden is lame. Thanks for following.
Yeah, so thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. We will tweet. Follow us on social media. You will know when we'll go live. I'm trying to do the outro here, Rick. Follow us on social media, and we will alert you when we're going to go live. Oh, I still don't understand. Like, we're close to being an affiliate. I still am not quite clear on what it means. Stream on seven separate days or whatever the fuck it is, and we're at 6 of 7. Does that mean we have to stream on every day of the week? Is that basically what that means?
7 times in a month.
Haven't we done that like a billion times?
Yeah, but our chat was never there. There's other things. Like, we finally have 50 subscribers. We didn't have 50 subscribers when we did that.
Okay. Anyways, all right, yeah. So you can follow us on social media, and we'll let you know when we go live. Otherwise, you can hear the audio of this podcast on Tuesdays on someshitwelike.com and whatever podcast provider that you choose. If you missed the live stream, you can catch clips throughout the week, and if you want to watch the full thing, we will post the full video on Friday on YouTube with all of Rick's editing magic. Otherwise, you can just watch it on the Twitch archive too.
So until next time,
that was some shit we like. We might be here next week, we might not be.